How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, you know I'm about to drag Oprah or Okra and Gayle's dusty ass. So, I know y'all didn't seen it, but you know True Royal got to put her spin on it. So, Oprah, you crying for your friend. It don't seem like y'all got backup. Where's your friends? Where your white friends at? Where they at, Oprah? Now, I seen that little move that you tried to pull this morning. It ain't working. We're going to continue to drag you and Gayle. Now, I know y'all got a little weight issue. So when we finish dragging y'all ass, maybe you look good when you put on a little dress, a little something, you know. So, let's see, let me go over here. Nah, not that one yet. Not that yet. Not that coon shit yet. Wait a minute. Let's get over here. Gayle, I don't know what's going on, but that wig, your face, them glasses look wrong. And you know, high def, what I've been noticing in my royal family, if you got a high def TV, it show everything. And Gayle is aging badly. You know, I'm not trying to say Gayle is an ugly woman, but she's aging badly. You know, that's what happens when people do what they do, then you start looking at them a little harder and looking at how fucked up they is. You know, you start judging their appearance. So you've been crying on the phone to Oprah. It ain't working. See, this goes way much deeper than Kobe, but it hit a pinnacle. I'm tired of y'all dragging my kings on a day-to-day basis. This shit real with me. So I don't give a damn about I don't care how many views and all that kind of stuff. I feel this. I'm married to a king. I gave birth to 2 kings. So I have concerns about people like Oprah. So to refresh folks' memory, we're going to get into this first little short video. Oh, wait a minute. Oprah tearily said Gayle King's not doing well in the midst of Kobe Bryant's controversy. Hell yeah! We want you to feel some kind of way. We don't give a damn. You the one that brought this shit on. So let me play this video. Then I got another one to play. I like to drag shit. I know it drives some people crazy. I know y'all want me to play the video, but I'm sitting here fucking around. All right, Gayle, go ahead. One more time.
And I am very angry.
May I say she is not doing well.
And I'm not saying things didn't happen. I just don't believe that things didn't happen with force.
Is it even a fair question to talk about it, considering he's no longer with us and that it was resolved? Or is it really part of his history?
I think that the media should be more respectful. At this time, it's like if you had questions about it, you've had many years to ask him that. I don't think it's something that we should keep hanging over his legacy. I mean, it went to trial.
Yeah, it was dismissed because the victim in the case refused to testify, so it was dismissed.
Gayle came out of pocket for that. We expect more from you, Gayle.
Because she has now death threats and has to now travel with security, and she's feeling very much attacked.
Unbeknownst to me, my network put up a clip from a very wide-ranging interview, totally taken out of context, and when you see it that way, it's very jarring. It's jarring to me. I didn't even know anything about it. For the network to take the most salacious part when taken out of context and put it up online for people who didn't see the whole interview is very upsetting to me, and that's something I'm going to have to deal with them. And there will be a very intense discussion about that.
All right, my royal family. Shut that down. Now.
After Mitt Romney voted to convict President Trump.
All right, okay, that's down. Okay, let's go back over here. I'm fucking up, man. I'll get there. Jeez. Let's go over here. You see how smug Gayle is here? You know, when somebody is in their most vulnerable state, there is no need to further puncture them. I learned that in my mid-20s. I had an encounter with somebody that I loved deeply that broke my heart. And I seen them in their worst state. And I was contemplating in my psyche that when we have another encounter, that I was going to give it to him. And then when I seen how vulnerable that person was, I had no desire because they were hurting. And I just felt the need to just make that statement looking at R. Kelly like this. You know, R. Kelly got issues. And Gayle basked in his pain and whatever his issues is. The black community been quite vocal long ago about R. Kelly. Let's not lose sight that Gayle got a raise off of this interview. So she figured she was untouchable. So we get over here and they haven't even buried this man and his child. And we expect the enemy to do what the enemy do. Because that's what the enemy's supposed to do in this war. I have said this often on both of my channels. But when the hell is our own going to get on code? See, things have to be extreme with people like Gayle and Oprah with these fake phony ass tears to hear the royal family. Now, it is quite obvious that you all will not touch Weinstein with his illy-formed penis and no balls. And some of the women said, you know, I put that video up. Some of the women said when they sing, whatever they sing, they didn't know what they was looking at. Did he have a vagina or whatever he had? Y'all staying clear of that. I ain't staying clear of none of it. Because anytime I can drag the enemy, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to make them feel it. And anytime the enemy supporters do what y'all continue to do, oh yeah, I'm going to double drag your ass. So now you done had to take off of work and you got to get security and all of that. Well, even with all of that, in that interview, you flatly fucking refuse to speak core truth on this case. Now, Kobe had to pay a price for his infidelities, and that is between him and his wife. Now, his wife don't have her husband. His wife don't have one of her children. And I keep it core and earnest with the royal family. I had my issues. It left so quickly out of me. It affected me like many. Whatever my issues was, it was petty. Where did it come from? The media. I had to do a personal inventory. So back to the accuser opposed to the victim. They put her dusty ass in drug rehab. She started screwing somebody in rehab and got pregnant. So when it was time to bring her in the courtroom, she was showing and it wasn't a good look. So they was trying to clean her up, you know, like they usually do, these dusty motherfuckers. And they like to drag shit on, and they drug it on too far. Again, she was pregnant. And, you know, people question shit like that. And then I found out from Santine 2 nights ago that she had a host of people that she knew and went to school with volunteered to testify against her. And let's not lose sight about all that different semen in her dirty panties. All right? And how she went around bragging that she screwed Kobe Bryant. Let's, you know, and they know all of this. They got documents. And they'll go over that shit and they'll pick it apart and they'll shape it in the way they want to shape it to make our kings look bad. So as we continue on. Now, before I play this over 2-minute video, let's keep in our frontal lobe that Oprah is a master when it comes to manipulation. She knows how to use the media. All right? All right.
Speaking of holding hearts, and we did a show yesterday, Oprah, on best friends and how meaningful they are to us. And I think the last 24 hours for your best friend have been pretty difficult after that interview with Lisa Leslie about Kobe. And I just wondered just how she's doing. And
she's not doing well. May I say she is not? She is not doing well because she has now death threats and has to now travel with security. And she's feeling very much attacked. You know, Bill Cosby is texting from tweeting from jail, and she's not doing well, and feels that she was put in a really terrible position because that interview had already ran.
It was over.
And in the context of the interview, everyone seemed fine, including Lisa Leslie. And it was only because somebody at the network put up that clip, and I can see how people would obviously be very upset if you thought that Gayle was just trying to press to get an answer from Lisa Leslie. But she obviously, all things pass. She will be okay. but she hasn't slept in 2 days.
Really? What do you think about all that criticism?
I think the vitriol is, I think anybody can criticize anything, but the misogynist vitriol and the attacking to the point where it is dangerous to be in the streets alone, because it's not just the people who are attacking, it's the other people who take that message and feel like they can do whatever they want to because of it, you know?
You have built this community. That's what you're doing with this tour. That's what you do with your friends. We have best friends. We were talking about this last night, that if one of our friends was going through this,
It's you. There's no difference between you and
what do you do?
You support them, and you know, I was on the phone with her this morning. I was on the phone with her last night. I was on the phone with her the night before. I think you stand in the gap. You try to be there for your friends, but this is very hard, because when you have social media and the force of social media, and particularly people who didn't see either interview making attacks. And I think everybody has the right to have their opinion, but to do it with such vitriol is hate and meanness. Yeah.
So, she used the word misogynist. So who are you referring to? Because far as I can see, the enemy is very misogynist, right along with his woman. All right? Now, the other part of that, my royal family, that she said that's very key. I often talk about we are the most vibrational people on the planet. Oprah said something in regards to social media, that you individually rendering your voice with your beautiful divine words has an impact, because you individually are chosen. So there's energy that collectively, when we do what we do, it is felt to the core, and we are not going to let up at all. We have duties and responsibilities. But one of the key things that I want to point out is our power. See, there's been so much, we have been so greatly affected by the system that we feel powerless. Oh no, baby. You got power. You are royal. And anytime any of us or any of them are out of pocket, it is our duty and responsibility to make the enemy and the enemy supporter feel our power. And we are sick and tired of people like Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King and others feeling that they have full range to just do whatever they want to do to us. So you got to remember, the way they think that they have the right to waltz in and out of different communities. No, you can't come back because you have been compromised. I said that last night on Lisa's channel. And then you would just want us to take fucking abuse. And it had to take Kobe to die for y'all to fully understand? But you don't fully understand. Because I hear those lugs that you drop and your arrogance. But it also showed that your black ass don't have no power. When you are rubbing shoulders with the enemy, you gonna do what they tell you to do. So Gayle and Oprah, the damage is done. And it is sweet. Ooh, so sweet to me. We need to continue to apply the pressure. And I just pray that Lisa Leslie Stay on code. Don't let them smoke you out and you contradict thyself. Leave it right there, Lisa. I pray this get to you. You know, you don't necessarily have to hear me, but I pray that you feel me. Then others get to you and say, leave it right there. Let that bitch waddle in her shit. I'll leave it right there, my royal family. So render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.